Alrighty guys, so we're back. Something different, some shades. I'm going to try and shoot with some shooting glasses on today, something different. These, they look dark, but really they're not very dark at all. Well, there's a good view. So they're, oh, look how much clearer they make that cloud. Isn't that cool? Alright, so shooting glasses today. What else am I changing? Because you know me, I've got to change everything every day. Getting the old element out, giving it a go on a 300 round. I'm in my backyard because it's windy, yeah, it's a bit too windy for the range. And check out the new hats. Got them in, selling them now. So if you want one of my hats, check out the link in the description, jimiellis.com. You can go get yourself a hat. All right, so gonna get into it today. I'm shooting me ultralights. I'm gonna shoot 6 arrows at a time, just smash through a 300 round. See how we go and see how the old element holds up, as well as the shooting glasses. So the theory behind me shooting glasses was, when I shoot indoors in low light situations, I get a really good distinctive ring around my scope housing. So I get a really good picture, but then out in the really bright sun, my pupils close or dilate or whatever you call it, and then that lets less light in through my peep, and I don't see the outside of my scope so good. So I thought maybe wearing the glasses I might get an even thing all the time. It might even it out a little bit. You never know. And it'll be good to see how this goes. But since I've pumped up the weight on the front, I might have to turn the holding weight up a little bit, because I'm thinking, because there's so much extra weight at the front, dipping it down, that might add half a pound of holding weight or something. I don't know. We'll soon find out though. We'll give it a go. So let's get straight into it. Big T got onto us, said he'll make us up some finger slings for me. Oh, so I've got some finger slings coming from Big T. So that's stoked about that. Manly showed you some pictures. They're looking nice. Let me tell you, going to match my new bow and everything. So at the time being, I'm still using the old shoelace. Oh, if you don't know how to use a shoelace, here's a little quick one for you. You put it on like that. Then you wrap your fingers over like that, so you get that little loop, and you feed this through there, locked on. Now to get the thumb, you do the same, flick it over here, now put your thumb through those two holes. And that's how you do your shoelace tie. Give you one more go, I suppose you can go over it. It's bang, flip it down, finger through the hole, first side, and then to do your thumb, flip it over, make the little loops, then thumb through the loop. Bang. That's how you do it, shoelace style. I'm liking the sunnies, the look of the sunnies. You can't tell whether I'm looking at the screen or there. Casey Neistat style. You know that's why he wears the glasses, because he's always looking at the screen, but you can never tell. Okay. Let's get into it. Make sure everything's tightened up. The final cinching. And hopefully this makes a difference, because I don't know if you've been noticing, but the background's been doing this. Doosh, 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 doosh. So I've changed the camera to fixed focus. So hopefully let me know in the comments if we're still getting that background wobble. Fingers crossed we're not now. So I got a feel in the old, oh, something else we need to talk about too is me arrow bouncing off the rest. And that was all in me head. Like just literally everyone thought it was pinch, it was knock pinch, it was this, it was that. Instead it was just purely target panic type in me head. And all it was, as soon as I'd draw back, I'd look at the arrow. As soon as I'd look at the arrow, bounce off, bounce off, bounce off. But I've got over it now because I just pull back. I just don't even worry about it, just pull back and it doesn't bounce once. Fingers crossed anyway. We'll have a hopefully we'll see today if I get any bounce off. So hopefully not as many as I have been. First one, let's give it a go. So you know, bounce off. It actually helps. It's exactly like the indoor. I got a clear view around my window with the glasses. So that's good, but the holding weight's perfect. Just got to get me sights in, so we'll do a couple of rounds to sight in. See how they go. I was pulling back a bit hard then. But actually, I can't see me pin as well with me shades on. That's something different. I am a bit high, let's adjust. Try that. And remember the Dudley check-in so I don't overdraw. Too hard again. I don't think I can use it like the principles working. I can see clearly around me housing now, so I'm getting a good sight picture. But I can't see me pin. Don't know why I can't see me pin anymore. Peculiar, peculiar. Yeah, I don't know why I can't see me string. Well, I can't see me dot anymore. Maybe because they're polarized. Maybe you can't wear polarized in with all the lenses. Who knows? Okay, I think I'm sighted in now. The wind is blowing me around all over the shop though. But have you noticed no bounce offs? It was all in my head. That was a good one. Okay, I think we're sighted in. Oh, let's shoot these last two anyway. Liking it, I'm on. One more. One thing about having this heavy side weights though is, God, it's killing me in the fingers. Getting this killer, I've got like a knobbly, like bony knuckles, and there's a little bone that just in here that's getting nailed by the holding the bow up. Killer. I might have to get a little pad or something maybe until my hand toughens up. Or just keep running it and make my hand get tougher. Well, I think we're good to go actually. Maybe a fraction high still. But we're looking pretty good all over the place there, but let's get back into it and start shooting some scores. See how we go. So I think I'm sighted in now. Right. Alright, quick time reset. We're all good to go. Alright, let's start scoring. Absolutely blowing the gale here. Okay, we'll start scoring. Pretty sure my sights are in. I think that was in there. Just out. High. Suppose like anything, it'll take a while to get used to. But it definitely helps me with not over pulling, having to make sure I'm not pulling too hard into the shot before I start my shot process. Tell you what though, not pulling back so hard makes the bow a lot feel so much different. I'm used to it just being like so solid, but because I'm at the right tension, it kind of just feels like it's sitting in my hand, if that makes sense. Oh, first bounce off of the day. But you can see I'm a lot better. All in the head. Definitely makes you pull back good. I'm struggling to pull back, so obviously I'm not using my back. That's why these are such good training aids, because you realise that you're not pulling with your back, you might be pulling with your arm, or you might be pulling with something, but these tension activated reefs, they really let you know what you're doing wrong. That was better. That was better execution anyway. I used my back muscles then. Well, it's not so much about squeezing your back together as it is about just using your back more than your arms, like not just using your wrist or it's like using everything. You've got to try and, it's hard to explain. It's a problem with archery. All these pros, they do all these things without even thinking about them now. And for us to try and explain it and see what's going on, it's a nightmare. Okay, how do we go? First one, we have X10 9, X9 10. Let's score those, write them down, see what we end up with at the end. So what was it? X10 9, X9 10. Not too bad for the first time ever using it. And seeing I got no pin. It's surprisingly not phasing me that much though. Not being able to see the pin easy. Suppose I just got to get used to it, getting the eyes adjusted to it, that's all. Guess that's all it is. I've been looking at pictures of the new PSC boats though. God, they're looking nice. Insane, can't wait to get mine. So yeah, if you want some hats, make sure, link in the description, jimiellis.com. Nice, good squeeze with the back. Yeah, I'm not too sure if I like the glasses. I definitely like I might have to get non-polarized ones, maybe that'll be better. I definitely like the tone, it's not so bright on my eyes, it's a lot easier on my eyes. It just changes my picture a little bit with the pin, that's the only problem. Oh, it's pulling it back a bit too hard then. Let the thumb off and she pretty much just went. That was better. So you don't need much back tension. That was my problem with the silverback, because I had it set so wrong. I was pulling so hard into that silverback, let me tell you. And I don't know if it was because of the hand rotation or different hands, but a couple of times I swear I got stuck and just wouldn't go. That's what got me. So maybe the element might be a little bit better for that reason. But I'll tell you what, the silverback felt better in my hand. Silverback felt better in the hand, but the element goes a little bit better. I'm catching the bow. Let the finger sling do its job. Definitely getting a bruise in that knuckle. I think it's definitely going to be a great training aid, that's for sure. Practice pulling into the shot, to having no tension to tension, or not. Having the right amount of tension to more tension is a lot harder than what you think. Oh, not a bad round, that one. So I have X, 9, X, 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 10. Not too bad at all, not too shabby. So we have X, 9, X, 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 10. Shooting 6 arrows at a time definitely makes it go a bit quicker. That's for sure. That is for sure. Alright. Definitely need to get a pad or something there. It's not during the shot, it's after the shot. The bow falls into the knuckle. Like when it jumps forward into the knuckle. God, it hurts. Plus there's so much weight coming down on my knuckle now, I guess. Got 26 on the front, 26 on the back, 6 on the bow now. That's the setup. And it's feeling pretty good if you ask me. And let me tell you, doesn't feel that much heavier than before. Like, I don't know, you probably didn't notice, but I've been adding about 4 ounces every week for like the last 10 weeks or something like that. I've been just adding an extra couple every week just adding a few more. Nobody noticed. And when I got my front rods, everyone's like, you can't jump up that much weight. But this was actually a couple ounces lighter than the setup I had before. But nobody noticed. So holding the bow up like doesn't feel any much heavier than my old setup. I could probably hold this all day actually. It feels pretty, doesn't feel that heavy at all. But saying that, how do I say it without seeming like a douchebag, but I'm not that weak. You know what I mean? Like, if I was a little tiny guy, I don't think I could hold it up, but what's 5 kilos? 8 kilos, I don't know. I'll have to measure it and see how much exactly I'm running actually. It'll be interesting to find out how much my bow weighs. That was way off. Ooh, too much tension then. Straight into that knuckle. That was better. Just got to slowly increase that tension. That was way too hard then. Did you see that? Bang, bang. I haven't tried it yet, but you can use it as a push forward button as well, but I don't know how that would go. But there was way too much tension then, see? People have been saying, oh, you don't have enough back tension. I got way too much back tension. Way too much, that's my problem. Gonna have to go get something for this knuckle after this one. Bruise the bone. That's what it feels like. It's just from the bow jumping out of my hands so violently. Again, see, the deeper I get into it, the harder I pull. I shot 2 at the same target then, I think. Not that it matters. But see that, the further I get into it, the deeper, the harder I'm pulling. I'm starting to warm up or something's happening, I'm just naturally pulling back so bloody hard. Okay, we have 9, 9, 10, X, 9, X. Let's write that one down. So 9, 9, X, X, 9, X. Alright, I'm going to get some sort of band-aid or pad to cover up this knuckle. Until I work out something. Can't be wearing a knuckle pad all the time, I'm going to have to work something out. But in the time being, that's what we're going to have to do, I think. Alright, we'll be back. Alrighty, we're back. I've got a little bit of knuckle protection. a bit of paper underneath a band-aid. Let's see if that'll fix me up. It shouldn't affect me shot, hopefully, because it doesn't. It was only after the shot I was feeling it. So fingers crossed. I'm pretty sure it's just bruised and needs to heal. That feels heaps better. Except now, I've lost my release. I can see it, I can see it. I can see it, I can see it. All right, hang in there, guys. The problem with having too many releases, they don't fit in your pouch anymore. Your pouch is full. So it's always a good problem to have too many releases. It's like, I was wondering why everything looks so bright now. Here's sunnies. All right. That one felt good. Just took me time. Oh, it's not having a sore knuckle. Gonna have to buy a pack of band-aids for me quiver. I suppose though, you see some of them pros, some of those recurve pros, they've always got that band-aid here. So I guess sometimes it might be something you just have to do. Getting a little bit of tension in the front hand. Worrying about pulling back, I'm tensing up in the front. You can see me pin a bit better now. Maybe the eyes are getting used to it. Didn't take much tension to set that one off, let me tell you. That was like instant. I was way too hard then. Practice, practice, practice. Let's see if I can get used to having the same pull every time. Imagine how much better my shot would be. Not pulling different weights every time. That one was better too. I could feel it's easy to be punchy with this though. I could see it'd be easy for you just to go bang. But lucky I'm over my target panic, so that won't happen. It's funny, target panic, jumping on the trigger is such a funny thing. It's like, once you get over it, you can't over it. You're like, just don't pull the trigger, you idiot. But at the time, it's a little different at the time. Oh, a weasel, 2 weasels, and all X's. So we got X, weasel, weasel, X, X, X. Not too bad. So what was it? 9, 9, X, 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 X. No, it's X99, but we still get the picture. Alrighty guys, quick battery change and we'll be back. Not shooting too bad actually. Surprising. Like those ones where I'm pulling too hard. Still hitting the 10 because I suppose I'm getting surprise shots. I'm actually surprisingly liking the old Element. You can see how much it helped me getting used to having the same pullback all the time, because you can tell how much I'm over pulling. How many times have I let the thumb off and she's just gone? Funny, it's made me pin really blurry. I've been saying that, but I thought it was because I was looking through the corner of my glasses, but I squared it up there. It just gives me a blurry pin, which was peculiar. Must have been all screwed up then. Just didn't want to go. I felt all twisted up. I was pulling in the wrong directions. Here comes the wind. We might have another camera catch here. Nearly. I cannot see me pin at all. Crazy. I haven't ever shot without them. Oh, so bright and horrible. Maybe if it weren't polarized, I'd be right. I can definitely see the pin with the glasses off. Kind of hurts me eyes though now. Too bright. So I like shooting with my glasses on, I just don't like not seeing the pin. Maybe I should go back to you can get these scopes, Brightside does one that has the outside blurry and just the gold clear, and it has no pin. And what you do when the only time you can see all gold, it means you're right in the center, then you shoot, so you don't have to worry about seeing the pin, you just have to worry about making sure all you can see is gold. So I might try one of those with the glasses. You know me, I love mixing things up. Already loaded, son. Already loaded. pulling way too hard then. Alright, let's get a skull those. I started using the doinker. A doinker side mount. Man, it's a good one. It's got all teeth in here. It's all teethed. So there's no way it can slip. There's no way it's slipping back. The only way it's slipping is here. And I went and got some of these grip washers. They got like little grooves on them. And man, she's not moving now. So I recommend going and getting these groovy washers. And they definitely help heaps. Hasn't moved at all since I put them on. And my little knuckle pads helping heaps. Not even feeling it anymore. How's that last shot? Oh, they're all pretty good, except for the last one. Here we go, 10, 10x, 9, I think that was the one I was over pulling, 10, and here's the one I was over, the last shot. I was going for this target, but I ended up there, because that's where it was when I let the thumb off. Bang. So that's where it's going to help me. Not over pulling. Everybody thinks, oh, you need so much back tension. No, you need just the right amount of back tension. That's what makes the pros pros. Oh, I forgot to score that one. It's 2 9s, wasn't it? So 9, 9, 10, 10, x, x. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I dropped 10. It's not too bad. Let's keep shooting, mate. Do a couple more ends. See how we go. So we pump through it now that we're shooting 6 at a time anyway. Let me know in the comments below if you know any cheap shooting glasses, because I don't really want to spend $400 on a pair of those pillars or P-I-L-L-A, pillar. Man, they're $400 or $500. Like the cheapest version's like $400. They go up. I've seen them a set on there $2,000 for a pair of shooting glasses. I'm like, I can't afford that. Broke as it is. So if you guys know any cheap shooting glasses, let me know in the comments, because I'd definitely be keen to try them out. It ain't too dear. Let's shoot some more ends. I'm liking the element at the moment. That one went way high. I don't know why that went so high. Funny, when I close one eye, I can see the pin. Maybe I need to get one of those blockers over this eye. I don't know. Both those shots went both high in the same spot. Strange. Changed my anchor or something. Just fixing me knuckle pad a little bit. It's definitely hard to apply that extra bit of pressure. So that means I've been doing something wrong the whole time, if that makes sense. Because if it was easy for me to get there, I let off, and then I'm struggling pulling back. So it obviously means that when I was using my hinge, I was pulling back using my hand or my elbow or my arm, my bicep, or something. I was using something wrong. Because if I was using it right, it'd be easy to set it off. Does that make sense? I don't know, it kind of makes sense to me. But wow, I shot a lot of high ones. It's probably because I'm getting like a double pin action. Maybe I'm aiming off the wrong pin. Because I'm getting like a double pin when it gets a bit blurry. So they were way out. Like I wasn't scoring them ones. Alrighty guys, so that was me trying out the element for the first time on a windy day. Definitely like it though. You can tell how much did I let the thumb off and it just go. So obviously I got a problem pulling back too hard. Major problem pulling back too hard. Alright guys, so you know what to do. If you like the video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit all the buttons. And if you want one of me hats, JimiEllis.com.